Hey, what's going on? It's Tripp from trippadvice.com. Now, I want to talk about a question that I get a lot. Guys are really obsessed with finding out if a girl is single. They want to know. In fact, a lot of guys have a hesitation to even go up and talk to a girl unless they know that she is single. Well, let's talk about that for a second. When you see a girl, I want you to always assume that she is single. Okay, you're never gonna know for sure. Of course, if she's making out with a guy, she's holding the guy's hand, they're walking down the street, all right, she's probably taken. But otherwise, if a girl is just with her friends or she's alone, I want you to assume that she's single, and I want you to approach and talk to her as if she is. Because if she's not, she'll just tell you. And the best part about it is you don't have to ask. You don't even have to ask if the girl is single. Just assume that she is and go from there. A lot of guys want to find out, but you don't have to ask. This is something that you don't even have to do. It's not important. But if you do want to ask a girl, it can actually be a very powerful way of flirting with her. So I do recommend that from time to time you actually use it. Now, I know a lot of guys out there use it as an opener. They'll just go up to a girl and say, hey, are you single? And then go from there. I'm actually not a really big fan of that method. It throws the girl off a little bit. It's a little bit of intense of an opener. So I would actually save a question like this for a point in the conversation where you know that she's at least somewhat interested, or you're in a zone with her where you guys have gained enough rapport where you're talking back and forth with her and she is interested in the conversation. That's the point where you can actually say it. And what's cool is if you do that, it makes a girl kind of blush. In fact, you're gonna see in just a second here, I talked to one of my friends and she tells you a little bit of a story of what happened when a guy asked her if she was single. But the point is here is that when you ask a girl, it makes her feel good, it makes her blush, and you want to create that moment for her. However, you don't want to do it too soon in conversation. So just wait till the end. Wait before you get her number. In fact, that's a really good way to get her number. If you're talking to a girl, things are going really well, you know you want to take her out, you know you want to see her again, well, ask her, hey, are you single? And do it in a way where you feel very curious about it, where you're like, hey, are you single? Because you want to take her out. That's kind of the mentality you're going to have when you ask her, right? Are you single? And she'll be like, yes or no. If she says no, whatever. If she says no, by the way, you should just come clean and tell her, oh, well, that's too bad because I wanted to take you out. And if she says yes, say great, because I want to take you out sometime. And say, let me get your number. Very simple, just like that. It's very confident. Say awesome because I want to hang out with you. I want to take you out. That's a very dominant move, and that's going to show your masculinity. That's really powerful right there, and that's going to make her feel good. All right, so I'm sitting here with my friend Shin, and I was just telling her how I was about to make a video on how to ask a girl if she's single. Literally right about to make it, and what do you know? She has a story about this happening literally last night, right? It was last night?
Yeah.
Okay, tell the story.
Okay, so last night I was in the taxi, and the taxi driver quoted me 100,000 for getting home, which is in rupiah, by the way. And then we were driving home, and then when I went to get out of the taxi, I just handed him over 100,000, and then he just held onto my hand and was like, are you single? Well, it's sweet. I guess maybe if there had have been an attraction of some sort, it might work, but it's no. It takes you off guard, but like you do walk away afterwards going, oh, that was nice.
You're attracted to him, you like him, and he says, are you single?
Yeah, okay. I'd probably be like, yeah. And then I'd just do this really awkward smile, which I'm probably doing right now. And then I'd just stand there and wait for what else they're going to say after that.
So it'd make you blush?
Yeah, definitely.
It'd give you the fuzzies.
Yeah.
The fuzzies.
Yeah.
So here's what I want you to do. I want you to write down in the comments below if you're going to use that. Can you see yourself using that? Can you see yourself saying that to the girl that you just meet? And do you think that is a good way to build attraction? I want to hear from you. Write down in the comments below, and I'll see you on the next video.